The Rockies combined to allow only 4 hits as they got a road win against Arizona 3-0. Kenta Maeda earned his first career big league win on the mound as the Dodgers defeated the rival Giants.
It's on the cold side here in Toronto, but the Rogers Center roof is shut and we're almost set for baseball. Today, Game 3 of this 4-game weekend set between the New York Yankees and the Toronto Blue Jays. Number 47 makes his big league debut right after this. Here's big Aaron Judge, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking. That's the beauty right now. We go to a full count. Do you sit changeup or do you stay with the heater?
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Grichuk is calling for it. 1 out. Here's Neil Walker. In prior meetings with Marco Estrada, he's a .320 hitter. 2 of those hits were for home runs. Pulled toward right center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Third baseman.
At the plate, Miguel Andujar, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Left side. Drury fields it cleanly. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. Yankees nothing. Blue Jays coming to bat. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Stepping in, Kevin Pillar. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Breaking balls in for a strike. Popped him up. Voit has room in foul territory, and that's the first out of the inning. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Matty, I love the way this lineup's constructed. Talking to the manager before the game, he focused on the fact that everything's flowing for this lineup. Chance to score a lot of runs.
And with strike 3 recorded there, he's notched his first career major league strikeout.
Well, Matt, if he can become a consistent strikeout pitcher, you have to figure his career is going to end up being a solid one. All the best pitchers at this level have at least one pitch that they can go into in tough situations. So we'll see if he becomes one of those guys as his career goes along.
The 1-2. Rounded down the third baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Lifted in the air out to center field. Hicks is under it, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. Still no score. Ready now, Brett Gardner. The 2-1. Very weakly on the ground, but it gets fouled. The 2-2. And another foul ball. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Grichuk moves over, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
All right, guys, here's a defensive alignment for the Toronto Blue Jays today. And the guy behind the dish today, Canadian-born Russell Martin. He's been a catcher his entire career, but I'll tell you what, some of the softest hands in the game, this guy could easily play an infield a beat.
Travis ranges back, and he has it for route number 2. So striding in, Gary Sanchez. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. 1-2 to the Yankees catcher. Line drive to left. Hernandez will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here's Justin Smoak now. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. For Walker now at second. Played on the backhand. And Walker's throw is right there for route number 1.
All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today. And let's take a look at outfielder Aaron Hicks. Hey, some guys figure it out at 21. Some guys figure it out at 30. Some guys...
Oh, look at Machado. He gathers the throw. Hey, now.
Oh, man, once it got past the pitcher, I figured it was a base hit, but then the shortstop comes out of nowhere to make the diving stop. That was incredible.
Into the box, Brandon Drury. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Fouled away. And good take that time on a low breaking ball. 2-2 now.
Pretty standard curve in the dirt, looking for a strikeout there, but that was a good.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Blue Jays go down in order. We'll move to the third with no score. A nice daytime shot there from one of the many marinas here in Toronto, as we're set to go in the third inning of this one. The 3-0 pitch. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 3-1. A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Stepping up now, Aaron Hicks. In prior meetings with Marco Estrada, he's totaled 4 hits in 16 tries. He also has 1 home run. Lined hard toward right center. It's down for extra bases, and the Yankees have their first hit of the game. And he is in at second base.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. Stepping in now, Luke Voigt. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now.
When that thing goes whistling into the stands, you hope someone brought their glove and is able to get leather on it. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this.
And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed.
Well, it's obvious they didn't change their scouting report after yesterday's game. He had 2 bombs yesterday and another one today. Hey, this pace can't continue, but he's going to ride this wave as long as he can.
In now, Aaron Judge. And right into the shift. Drury has it. And there are 2 away now.
The batter, number 14, second baseman, Neil
Stepping
Walker.
up to the plate, Neil Walker. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Lifted in the air to center field. Pilar's there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Yankees get a couple on the 2-run home run. We played 2.5. It's now 2-0 New York. Here's Randall Grichuk, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out, 1 away.
Batting 8.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. He drove in 1 of their 2 runs in last night's ball game. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Montgomery is making his debut on the mound today, as we've mentioned. His performance in this one could be a good barometer as to whether he's ready to deal with major league hitters at this point in his career.
Yeah, Matt, this guy wasn't really the most highly touted prospect coming up through the minor league system, but one of the things he does, he throws strikes, and if he continues to pitch like he did in the minor leagues here at the big league level, there's no reason why he shouldn't be able to stay here and pitch very competitive baseball.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Gardner is there. And the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. They're still down. It's 2-0. Har now comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Hit on the ground to third. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the fourth.
Up next for the Yankees.
Stepping into the box, Brett Gardner. Flied out in his first at bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. The 1-1 home. This is on the ground over to first. Smoke is up with it, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Up next for
Here's
the
Manny Machado now. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. This one's down to third. Drury gloves it. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. But they're on. At the plate, Kevin Pillar. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
The 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now. 1 out, nobody on. Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1 and 2.
You're grinding so hard at the plate right there, expecting something on the corners, and what happens? Change up, middle cut. Your eyes light up, but you're just not able to barrel it up.
Now another 1-2. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. He'll try again. 1-2. Hit down the third baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1 and 2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Gardner on the move. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
The batter, number 8.
Now to the plate, Hendrys Morales. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. Full count now for Morales. Ground ball foul down the left side. Hit out towards second. Gloved by Walker. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Blue Jays go down in order. They trail it here 2-0. At the plate, Gary Sanchez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now the 1-1 pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. But it bends just foul into the second deck. The 1-2. Hit sharply on the ground. Oh, what a stop. The throw. He's out. And what a vital play there, preventing the leadoff man from getting aboard. Giancarlo Stanton now. 2 runs on 2 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Line drive.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
Into the box now, Aaron Hicks. A bullet to first base. Quick step to the bag is not in time for the double play.
Up next for the Yankees, first baseman.
Into the box now, Luke Voit. And remember, he hit that 2-run homer his first time up.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. And here's Grichuk to make the catch, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Yankees, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Here's Justin Smoak now. They'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. Skied into straightaway right. Judge is under it. And that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the shortstop, number 2.
Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Hot shot on the ground is short. Taken in by Machado. On to first, and Tulowitzki grounds out here. 2 away.
Up next for the Blue Jays.
Stepping in for the Jays, Brendan Drury. First time up, he went down looking. Hard hit ball to second. Walker's got it. Throw to first in plenty of time. 15 up, 15 down to start the ball game. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Yankees lead it 2-0. Here's big Aaron Judge. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 1-2. Hit hard to short. Tulowitzki has it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The batter, number 14, second baseman.
So 1 gone in the inning, and here's the second baseman, Neil Walker. High in the air out to center field. Pilar's there, and he makes the catch for the second out. Next for New York, Miguel Andujar. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. The 1-1 home. lifted into the air out towards center field. Pillar's there, and that's the third out. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They're up 2-0. Here's Randal Grichuk looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game. When the guy on the mound is working on a no-no this late, every play is exciting and stressful for the fielders. We'll see if they can continue making the plays behind it.
There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Hicks going back on the warning track. He makes the catch. Russell Martin now 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch how long he can keep this dominance up.
And the perfect game will go by the wayside here as this pitch misses for ball 4.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Martin leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And he took something off of it there. It's 1-2. High in the air out towards shallow right. Judge is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. He's held in check. They're down 2-0. Here's Brett Gardner now. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
Line drive to center field. And Gardner's going to reach. It's a base hit. So it's an inning opening single to kick off their half of the 7th. Well, fastball count there yielded fastball, Mark.
Yeah, you drive to the ballpark praying to get in 1-3-1 count a night and buy yourself that guaranteed fastball, and he didn't miss it.
He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Digging in now for the Yankees, Gary Sanchez. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Now the 1-1 pitch.
Nope, touchdown.
2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Now time called at the plate as he'll step out and try and start it again. The 1-2 pitch. Oh, on the ground is short. Could this be 2? To second for 1. On to Smoke. It's a double play, and that'll end the inning. So coming to the plate, an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point.
We're moving right along into this one as we head into the late innings. Listen, if you want to score, you got to have to bunch some hits together, and they haven't been able to do that so far. So hopefully this leadoff guy, this would be the right guy at the right spot to get something going.
They finally break through for their first hit of the ball game, so the no-hit bid will end right here.
Yeah, Matty V, this is when you start thinking about that no-no. You get into the 7th inning, D-Row. As a pitcher, you start looking ahead to what might happen.
And that donut stares at you from an offensive standpoint as well. This guy's had his A game. You can't deny the fact that he's pitched. A heck of a game, but from an offensive standpoint, you never stop grinding to get a crooked number up on that board.
And he lays ball, strike 3 called, and that's going to be out number 1.
Now batting, third baseman, Justin.
Digging in once more. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here it is, the 3-0. Drilled to the right side. And that's through for his first base hit in this one. And that's the second out.
Oh, man, I don't know how that happened. Looked to be a base hit to the outfield, but then all of a sudden the throw comes in and they get the force on the plate. To be honest, that just can't happen.
Standing in now, Troy Tulowitzki. Swing and a little tapper. The next 0-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. One left for Toronto. They trail things here 2-0. Danny Barnes has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Now at the plate, Giancarlo Stanton. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. The 3-1. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Smoke toward the hole. And this is going to find its way into right for a base hit. And the leadoff man's on to start the 8th.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. The 1-2. High in the air out to center field. Pillar's there. One down. Luke Voigt will stand in again as we flash you back to earlier. He's accounted for their only runs of the ballgame on one swing of the bat, as this was the swing right here. Oh, and he turns another one around here. And his fine ball game will continue. Give him another home run.
Yeah, and that home run is an absolute backbreaker. You still have some baseball left to play here, but with a 4-run lead, it could be a non-save situation. So they might get the rest of their closer the rest of the day. 4 runs feels awfully good.
Stepping in now, Aaron Judge. This is line to left, and that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one.
I guarantee you at release point, he wanted to pull this pitch back. Change up, middle of the plate, usually gets deposited in seats.
In now, Neil Walker. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Waiting on it is Hernandez. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Here's Miguel Andujar now. Judge, runner at first with 2 gone. Hit on the ground out to short. Up with it now is Tulowitzki. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. The 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's now a 4-0 New York lead. Brandon Drury will bat next. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Hicks comes on now, and he has it 1 down. Here's Randall Grichuk. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Zach Britton answers the call now, looking to get this one onto the 9th inning without any trouble. So 1-1 home. Hit hard back up the middle. Walker has it. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Final line there for the Yankees starting pitcher. It was a really nice day on the mound for him. So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's
swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. See, start things out when we come back. The Yankees 4, the Jays 0. Jake Petrichka enters from the pen to start the ninth inning, as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth. 0-2, here it is. Line drive to left. And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game. The ninth inning's underway with a leadoff man aboard via the single.
Boy, this guy is off to some kind of series, and he's one of the better road hitters in all of baseball.
Yeah, and some guys just have a knack for lighting it up on the road, getting that good night's sleep, and finding a way to get to the yard early and work on their craft.
Into the box now, Manny Machado. A bouncer up the middle. Oh, a reaching try as he knocks it down. And they'll wind up with no play here as he reaches first safely.
The batter, catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Settling in now, Gary Sanchez. He was a double play victim last time around. Ready with 2 balls and a strike. A swing by Sanchez, and this one soaring out into left field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. We've seen these guys go deep 3 times so far in this one, guys.
You know, D-Row, looks like the boys are dialing long distance from the batter's box so far.
Yeah, the pitchers aren't fooling anyone today, Dan. Let's see if this trend continues.
Into the box, Giancarlo Stanton. Popped him up. Smoke in foul ground. 1 away.
Now batting, the center fielder, Aaron.
So digging in now, Aaron Hicks. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-1. Hit hard towards second. Over to Smoke at first, and there are 2.
Now batting, the first.
Luke Voigt is going to have another crack at it here, and it's been a great offensive performance for him so far. This was back in the 8th, his 2nd home run of the game, as he dearly loved to make it 3 right here. Line toward the alley in left center. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Wow, throw a tent over it and bring out the clown. Look like a 3-ring circus out there. One outfielder mistimes his jump and the ball gets past him. His buddy has to back him up and get the ball in. A good thing, too. Otherwise, it could have been a triple or even an inside the Parker.
Standing in now, Aaron Judge. This is line to left. Hernandez is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Another look at the big blow for the Bombers. A 3-run home run. One last shot for the Jays coming up. It's the Yankees 7, the Jays nothing. Russell Martin now starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound. Wow, talk about being efficient. How about 6 pitches, 2 strikeouts? Doesn't get much better than that.
Final strike for the Blue Jays. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on to first, and the Yankees have taken the first 3 games in this 4-game set. They'll look to sweep tomorrow as the ball game is over.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
A 7-0 shutout final today. So the Bronx Bombers led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Jordan Montgomery earns his first win of the season as he allows just 1 hit through his 7+ innings of work. Pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
Our final
We are north of the border in Toronto, and the retractable roof is closed for comfort. Today we wrap up this 4-game weekend series between the New York Yankees and the Toronto Blue Jays. Number 56 makes his much anticipated debut next. Number 56 is the man on the mound for the 4th game of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Well, Matt, the first thing we're going to find out is how well this guy pitches with little sleep. I can't imagine knowing that you're going to be the next day starting pitcher the night before. This is a young guy making his first start. Listen, you can only make your debut one time, so there has to be lots going on in this guy's mind. Hopefully he can settle down early and pitch well in his debut. Well, if you're superstitious and believe in omens, this is really a bad sign. First hitter of the game, first chance to set the tone, and he sails the throw. We'll see if that was a fluke or the beginning of a trend.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Line toward the gap in left center. And Gardner's going to reach. It's a base hit.
Hey, Dan, this guy's having a monster series on the road. Were you aware of the home-road splits?
I think every player is, and sometimes this is a matter of being either comfortable on the mound or comfortable in a batter's box in some visiting ballparks, and some guys, quite frankly, like it better on the road than they do at home.
Judge on second. Gardner on at first with nobody out. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Pilar's there. 1 down. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Mark, how do they go about breaking out the brooms on the road?
Matty, the key in this one for this lineup is they got to stay staunch in the middle of the plate. They can't start swinging at everything or this guy will abuse them. He'll start flipping up the rosin bag. They have to sit over those 7.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Bottom of the first, straight ahead. We're scoreless on MLB Network. Masahiro Tanaka will be the starter in this one for the Yankees. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, we're looking at a guy that knows how to pitch. Last year, his ERA was just under 3.5 for the season, and I would imagine going into the offseason, he's looking to better that, and hopefully he gets off to a good start. We'll see if that starts in this one today.
Down the third baseline. And that's through for a hit. Oh, and he can't reel it in out there. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Coming to the plate now, Devin Travis. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Devin Travis. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. A runner at second, nobody out. Right down Main Street, caught him looking. Here's Kendrys Morales. He was hitless in yesterday's shutout loss, as were many of his teammates. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. It's so far so good as they enter play 3-0 on the young season.
Yeah, Matty, this team is beaming with confidence right now. 3-0 on the road trip and looking for a 4-game sweep. That does not happen often in this game.
So he sets him down swinging. Kendrys Morales becomes out number 2 this inning. Pilar at second with 2 down. Hit hard on the ground to second. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. And the runs across to take an early 1-0 lead.
Dan, you were 1 pitch away from getting out of this. 2 outs, 2 strikes on the batter, and he's able to throw out a ribby knock.
Zero, it's hard to get more frustrated than that as a pitcher. You're 1 pitch away from...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. Second inning coming up from Toronto. Toronto leads this one 1-0. Here's Miguel Andujar now, hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday. Now the 1-1 pitch. On the ground up the middle. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
In now, Giancarlo Stanton. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Chasing after it is Pilar. And that's the first out of the inning.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Toronto Blue Jays today. And let's focus our attention on outfielder Randal Grichuk. It's the ability to put it together every day on a consistent basis that's going to separate this guy from superstar.
Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. But that'll be off the right field wall. The relay, but he'll be in there with a double. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
Second baseman.
When you play with fire, you have to expect to get burned once in a while. He's about as... They continue to pitch to him, and he continues to make them pay. Nice double off the wall here.
Stepping in now, Neil Walker. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Pilar's there. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third as this should get him on the board. And the run will come in to score from third as that'll knock things up at 1 apiece. Stepping in, Gary Sanchez. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. The 2-1. Taken, strike 2. Voit stands at second with 2 gone. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. Maybe not, as this stays up in the air long enough to be hauled in out there. False alarm, and that ends the inning. A run on 2 hits for the Yankees. Into the box, Yangervis Solarte. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. Pulled toward right center field. Stanton has a read on it. He's got it 1 away.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And let's shine the light on shortstop Manny Machado. That's right, shortstop. He can play third. He can play short. It doesn't matter. He's one of the best defenders in the game.
Now at the plate, Teoscar Hernandez. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Voit is there, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. We played 2 full innings. Back now on MLB Network as we welcome you back to Toronto and Rogers Center. Stepping into the box, Aaron Judge, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. The 1-2. Line toward the alley in left center. Pilar will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number 1.
The left fielder, number 11.
So 1 gone in the inning now, and that'll bring in Brett Gardner. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and into center. Field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
Into the box, Manny Machado. Line toward the gap in left center. And this is going to find the seam as it scoots through on the carpet for extra bases. Gardner rounds the corner and is headed home. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
That's always exciting when you see a guy from first make it all the way home on a base hit, and Showtrack demonstrates to us here that his speed really made the difference on that play. He was burning around the base paths and just made it home in time.
Into the box now, Didi Gregorius, right side. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right. And the throw in gets away from him. And now this ball's going to wind up out of play, and that'll compound matters even further. So striding forward now, Miguel Andujar. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Looking up is Hernandez. Gone!
This is just one of those parks where the ball seems to jump off the bat a lot more during the day. This is the first one of the day, but we might see a few more before this one's over.
Standing in now, Giancarlo Stanton. Now this ball's hit out to deep left center. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. The relay. And a good effort to bring it back in quick with a double.
Man, they already hit one home run, and I thought they had a second one right there. Not quite enough behind it, though, as it banged off the wall for a double. He's giving up a fair amount of solid contact right now.
Stepping in now, Luke Voigt. Hard on the ground toward short. There to field it is Tulowitzki. Throw gets him, 2 down. Here's Neil Walker.
The batter, number 14, second baseman, Neil Walker.
Here's the 1-1. Well, this won't get over the second baseman's glove as he's got it to end the inning. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate and they push across 4 runs. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Yankees 5 and the Blue Jays. Russell Martin now in past meetings with Tanaka. Just a 2 for 14 line, so advantage pitcher here. He's taken him deep once.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2.
Yep, 1-2.
Now a swing and a fly ball. Judge is on his horse. And he dives, but he can't make the play. It lands foul. Sent on the ground out to second. Scooped up on the backhand. And there's out number 2.
The batter,
Digging in for his second at-bat, Devin Travis. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. A ball and 2 strikes now. Still 1-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This is in the air to center. Does he have another 1-2-3 for the Ledger? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the side is retired. Blue Jays go down in order. They're down here 5-1. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gary Sanchez.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
The 1-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field.
Waiting on it is Hernandez.
1 out.
the right fielder, number 99.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Aaron Judge. No hits to this point. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. Into the second deck and gone. A solo home run there for Aaron Judge. Home run number 3 here in the early going, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
Well, if I was the manager, I would tell my pitchers to work around this guy. I mean, he's hit 3 home runs against them in this series. What more do they need to see? 4, 5? Jeez, enough is enough.
Pilar is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Here's Manny Machado now. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. The 3-1 pitch. Line towards center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Yanks able to add on 1 more via the solo home run. Bottom of the 4th coming. Here's Kendrys Morales. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. The 2-1 home. And he makes good contact there, but this is going to find the stands foul down the right field line. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Therefore, it is Stanton. And so here's the cleanup hitter, Justin Smoke, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. The 1-2. Is hit very well to right. This one's hammered, and it's going to go. That one is gone. A solo shot here off the bat of Justin Smoke. First home run of the campaign for him. As the lead is cut to 4, it's 6-2 now.
No doubt an impressive home run, so we'll employ ShowTrack for a more in-depth look. 112 miles an hour was the exit velocity off the bat, so it's no wonder why it ended up having the impressive distance that it did.
A ball and 2 strikes. Two runs, 3 hits, 2 errors for the Blue Jays so far. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. A run for the Jays on the solo homer. We're through 4. Now a 6-2 ball game. Next will be the designated hitter, Didi Gregorius. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. Line to shortstop, and there's 1 away. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Miguel Andujar is off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. Hard on the ground towards short. Up with it now is Tulowitzki on to first, and there were 2 down.
Center fielder number 27,
Giancarlo Stanton now. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Line drive to left. Hernandez is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. He'll be the one to lead off against Masahiro Tanaka.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Gone! Ball jumping in this one. That's the 4th to leave the yard so far.
Matty V, this is just one of those days where the ball seems to be flying, Dero. the hitters are on point, the pitchers aren't making very good pitches.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. It's all about executing pitches, and they're not doing it today. They're leaving a lot of balls over the heart of the plate, and this offense, both offenses, are taking advantage.
And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
1-2, here it comes. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Jays get one back on the sole. Joe Biagini will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season. Standing in, Luke Voigt. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Here it comes, the 3-0. Takes this the other way to right, and a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
The batter, number 14, second baseman, Neil Walker.
Striding in, Neil Walker hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. The 2-1 home. Lifted in the air to center. Pillar's there. One away. Ready once again, Gary Sanchez. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. The 1-2. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
Grichuk is after it. He gets there, and that's the second out. Here's big Aaron Judd. Past history with Joe Biagini, it's been a steady 5 for 9. He also has 1 home run. The 1-1 is crushed to straightaway center. No doubt about this one. That ball is gone. All rise, Aaron Judge. A 2-run shot, his 2nd of the game, as they open it up to 8-3. Into the box, Brett Gardner. Lifted into center field. Pillar's there. And that retires the side. The Yankees get a couple on the 2-run home run. Digging in, Devin Travis. And Dan, he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
The 1-2 is in there, a called strike 3. Here's Kendrys Morales. He struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 so far. He takes a high fastball for a strike.
Even though he let that one go, you know that's the kind of pitch he likes to take a big hack at. Not too many power hitters that don't like that one again.
Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
Up next for the Blue Jays.
Here's Justin Smoak now. He went deep last time up.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
1-2 now. Smoak waiting on the 1-2. Fouled off. 3 runs, 4 hits, 2 errors for the Blue Jays so far. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ballgame, and the inning is over. Mark Leiter is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 62.
Here's Manny Machado now. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Lofted in the air out toward right center. There to play it is Grichuk, and that's the first out. Here's Didi Gregorius. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. Towards second. And this will be put away easily for the out.
Now batting, third baseman, Miguel Andujar.
Here's Miguel Andujar now. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Now the 1-1 pitch. High and deep to right center. On the move is Pilar. But he can't get there, and it bounces over the wall. It's a ground rule double. Striding in once again, Giancarlo Stanton. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2.
I know he got a swinging miss right there, but that was a hittable location to a really good hitter. I don't know if he gets those back if he continues to miss in those spots.
Swung on.